Top 10 Most Visited Cities in the World 2020. Hello Displorers, welcome to another informative video presented to you by Displorer and thanks for watching. In this video we shall count down the top 10 most visited cities in the world. Traveling has become one of the best ways humans are using to have fun and discover the world in recent times. While travelers move, certain cities are constantly the backdrop of travelers' posts on social media, showing their popularity among travelers. Cities in Asia, North America and Europe are frequented and amongst the most visited in the world, as statistics have indicated over time. To get accurate statistics of which cities are the most visited in the world, the Mastercard Global Destination Cities Index carries out yearly surveys to know such data. If you're new here, welcome! Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. From data collected in 200 cities, based on how many international overnight visitors they received and the weighted average of national level tourism forecast, here are the top 10 most visited cities in the world, according to the Mastercard Global Destination Cities Index. Number 10. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. 14 million visitors annually. Since 2015, this Malaysian capital has gained more traction as a tourist destination, especially from Southeast Asia and Australia. This is thanks to Kuala Lumpur's lively energy, its multicultural mix of Malay, Chinese and Indian community, its numerous diverse city mosques and temples that stand out from gleaming skyscrapers. This celebration of historical and modern also shows itself in the contrasting high-fashion shopping malls and vibrant street markets. Spend your holidays scouting out designer brands and hunting down the best hawker stalls for the best of two worlds. Some of the top things to do and see in Kuala Lumpur include visiting the Petronas Twin Towers, which features a park and shopping, the Forest Research Institute of Malaysia, and Petaling Street, where visitors will find a host of food vendors and shopping. Number 9. New York City, USA. 14 million visitors annually. New York, the city where dreams are made and the city that never sleeps, is one of the busiest cities in the world, not only because it is the financial capital of the world, but the Big Apple is a center of cultural and ethnic diversity and one of the most diverse cities in the world, thanks to its looming visitors who come every year to get a piece of the action the city encompasses. With city grid-like design, street private art galleries, the world-famous Met, MoMA, and Guggenheim, indie bookstores, brightly lit Chinatown, high-end boutiques and hipster cafes leading into grand office buildings and huge Central Park, New York City is a haven for bustling excitement. Enjoy lavish performances in Broadway or eat your way through rooftop restaurants and hole-in-the-wall eateries. There are also beautiful parks and incredible architecture, and the appeal of New York City never seems to die as more visitors are expected to visit the Big Apple than the previous each time. Number 8. Istanbul, Turkey. 14.7 million visitors annually. Coming in as no surprise given that it is found in one of the most visited countries in the world, Istanbul is a historical trove with its strategic location, having witnessed many ruling empires. Tracing back to the Greeks, Romans, Venetians and finally the Ottomans, the city is adorned with Byzantine churches and imperial mosques. Recent decades have seen sharp spikes in the skyline as galleries, museums and tall office towers grew alongside the old. With one-of-a-kind culinary diversity, stunning mosques and mosaics, as well as its modern scrapers and malls, are just some of the few reasons why over 14.7 million people visit Istanbul yearly. Number 7. Dubai. 16.4 million visitors annually. Dubai rises out from the desert in all its futuristic glory with a world-dominating skyline, mega malls and sleek office blocks. City life is defined by lazy shopping, performance venues, serene places of worship, and fancy rooftop terraces. On the fringes are beaches, pieces of nature in contrast to the man-made aquariums and botanical gardens. The rich and exotic scenes in Dubai keep tourists coming to enjoy the essence of what true beauty, elegance and class feels like in the middle of the scorching desert features. Number 6. Paris, France. 19 million visitors annually. France is the most visited country in the world, and its capital, Paris, with most of France's appealing attractions, coupled with being the most romantic city in the world, should most definitely be one of the most visited cities in the world. Paris will arrest your attention with its classic buildings, arcing Parisian bridges, and elegant boulevards. Take a cruise along River Seine for a quick look at the city's historical monuments, or swing by individual neighborhoods for Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, the Louvre, to enjoy the essence Paris comes with. Paris is also an established art and fashion capital, where visitors can't go without seeing the collections of Musée d'Orsay and Centre Pompidou. With a rich history, numerous fascinating attractions, exquisite art, and incredible food, it comes as no surprise that the City of Lights is one of the top destinations in the world. Number 5. London, UK. 19.6 million visitors annually. From novels to movies to magazines, the world has grown accustomed to the elegance and class London exhort. England's vibrant capital, London, draws close to 19.6 million people worldwide, making it one of the most visited cities in the world. It's not surprising that so many people want to visit, as it has so much to offer. From the incredible art scene, ancient to contemporary infrastructures, delicious cuisine, tea culture, the history, and the green spaces, visitors will never be bored. While it may be one of the most expensive cities in the world, there are still numerous things to do and see if you're on a budget, as most museums are free. It is estimated that visitors spend approximately $20.2 billion in London yearly. Besides the sexy London accent many visitors acquire, soaking the richness of London's old and contemporary art, theatre, and literature to grace your literature palette. Greeting you with both the beauty of green parks and urban sprawl, the city will take you through a stunning historical journey to modern elegance. Number 4. Singapore. 19.8 million visitors annually. Green and innovative, Singapore is a city designed with the future in mind, and those visiting it can attest to that. The area attracts many Westerners, as it is a great place from which to explore other areas of Asia, and because English is also one of the official languages. With an efficient transportation system to take you to the diverse neighborhoods of Little India to Chinatown, hawker centers to street markets, to fine dining, the multinational cuisine of Singapore is a foodie's delight. For the fashion inclined, a visit to Arcade Road, with all its shopping centers, is an absolute must. The city-state may be a financial hub, but its tropical climate and luxury hotels are a major draw for international tourists, bringing in at least $19.8 million to almost $20 million a year. Number 3. Macau, China. 20.6 million visitors annually. Macau's quite essential lifestyle is one that any tourist who experiences rushes back for more. The city is a shining example of what it looks like for traditional architecture to coexist along with technological infrastructure, giving that beautiful blend that attracts over 20.6 million visitors yearly to the city. While you're in the city, ensure to visit its numerous mega malls, shopping centers, gardens, as well as its upscale restaurants to fill your appetite with satisfying intercontinental cuisine. Number 2. Bangkok, Thailand. 26 million visitors annually. Bangkok, the capital of Thailand, was the most visited city in the world in 2019, but stepped back one place this time. Whether within the bolstering city center or its gentle outskirts, Bangkok is adorned in the noise and constant activity, where even mapless exploration always leads to fun discoveries. Enjoy the usual city comforts of mega malls and modern spaces before turning towards its collection of golden temples and shrines. Follow your nose to Bangkok's countless street markets, stuffed with spicy, sweet, sour, and salty flavors. Then hop on a boat to reach their floating markets. In the night, Chinatown and Circumvallate reveals a vibrant nightlife that is both cosmopolitan and cultural. Number 1. Hong Kong, China. 26.7 million visitors annually. Hong Kong is a popular destination for tourists because although it is part of China, it has its own set of laws, which allows many people to visit without applying for visa, making it an attractive choice for those looking to experience Chinese culture. Another reason millions visit each year is because there is so much to do. From dining in incredible restaurants and grabbing tasty street food, to strolling around markets and exploring outdoor spaces. The city is also the capital of skyscrapers, which gives it one of the most powerful skylines to watch, especially at sunset. When it comes to ethnic, cultural, architectural and natural diversity, Hong Kong will pamper you with numerous choices, which is also such a big pull factor. There you have it, explorers. Those were the 10 most visited cities in the world. Thanks for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this video, tell all to give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.